Hi Flosstube, it's Rebecca here, Stitching Becca. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 3rd of June and it's only like 7:30 in the morning. So I'm sitting outside. It's kind of chilly. It's only 10 degrees Celsius outside, but I have some blankets and it's kind of nice. It's gonna be a lovely day today, so looking forward to that. I have some new starts to show you and some whips. Sadly, I didn't get to work on my whip go goals for May. Those were to work on Lost No More and Advent Animals. So I will see if I can catch them up in June. It's like every year, May is so intense, both in private life and at work. So the energy doesn't fully cover also the stitching at night. Most of the stitching I've done, it's on weekends or in the mornings if I start later, which I do once a week, and then I only get like a half an hour. Anyway, my goals were way too high in May, but I have some things to show you. I have some fun haul, and I have the result of the voting for my new start, my new Emma Condon start. Very exciting, a very fun way to decide a new start. I'm so happy and thankful to everyone who's voted on their favorite. And I will start a new thing. I will have like a little life update at the end of the video after the haul. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so if you're interested, you can stay and listen to me rambling, and if you're not, that's fine. It's a lot of Flosstubers to watch and keep up with, so that's totally fine. Okay, so here are my May stitching. As you can see, there were a lot of days where I didn't stitch. So yeah, that's May for me. That's just how it is. So I'm gonna start with a new start, and it's so tiny. As I have told you before, I think in my last video, that I love the Bridgerton series, and I was so excited to watch Queen Charlotte. It was released on Netflix on the 4th of May, and that I was determined that was the day that I was going to start Queen Charlotte, or Nora Corbett's Imperial Lady D. I think this design just scream Queen Charlotte. She could have worn a dress like this in the show. I'm gonna do a skin conversion. Love this one. Anyway, my head wasn't really into stitching that night, but I was determined to start her. She was going to be started on the 4th of May, so that's what I did. This is my start. But I've been feeling like stitching on her again, so she will get some work in this month, I hope. Yeah, a very shy start, but it was started on May 4th, so I'm happy about that. This fabric is dyed by myself. It's very exciting when you like experimenting with dyeing fabrics, and then you find a perfect design for it. So that's fun. Okay, so let's see here. I will show you my second, or actually, this was my first new start in May, but anyways, I started Spring Forest scrapbook. It's this is by Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower, and I will stitch the whole design like this. Love this design. I bought the charts as PDFs. Those are available. I think I bought it at Lindy Stitches website or on Etsy. Lindy Stitches has her store on Etsy, and the Blue Flower has hers available as PDFs at the Blue Flower website, if you're interested. And I started in the middle. I will just take out. I stitched this on a Belfast linen 32 count. It only says it's vintage. It has let's see, I will just, here is my start. It looks like it is dyed, but it's one of those printed fabrics. Really beautiful, perfect for this design. It says, "In spring I long to be among the trees." And it's almost finished, but I didn't have the colors for the beaks or the eyes, so I will get those. But I'm very happy I got my first square done. And yeah, I forgot. On Queen Charlotte, I stitched for a whooping 10 minutes. On Spring Forest scrapbook, I worked for 6 hours and 25 minutes. So I was determined to get it as much finished as I could. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm so excited because one of my WIPCO goals for April, because April comes before May, I needed to think about that. Anyway, I had Sweet Dreams stocking. For you who've been with me for a while, you know I started this a long time ago, but I made a mistake, and it kind of has been in the bottom of my whips for a long time, and now I finally got it up, and I forced myself to just frog what I have stitched wrong and starting to make progress again. That feels so nice. Very cute design. Sweet Dreams stocking by Dimensions Gold Collection. This is what it looks like before, and this is before the frogging. I didn't count the frogging in my in the hours that I count for stitching on it. So the actual stitching I did on this one was for 3 hours. So that was after I frogged. And now it looks like this. So as you can see, everything below his belt here is frogged out, pulled out, and I have started, I stitched the drum and drumsticks and a little bit of blue here. So I'm looking forward to stitch on this again soon, to get a decent amount of stitching in. The frogging itself, it took a while. It's kind of hard because when you're frogging, the threads get so fragile and they break, yeah. And I wanted a decent length so I could, you know, pull it under and fasten it. That was a bit challenging. It was a lot of colors. It don't look like that, but it was a lot of colors, different colors of brown, reds in that piece, part where I frogged. So very relieved that that's done. And then yesterday, the last day of May, I squeezed in some an hour of stitching on Link Silhouette by Sugar Coco Stitch. I'm on this is how it looks before. I'm on the darkest green color now, and it's mostly just filling in stitching, which is kind of nice. So as you can see, I did some more filling in here and his hand, and I started filling in his sword. So it's very I want to fill in this one, so this part is finished. Might do that this weekend. Yes. It's kind of nice to have a project where you don't really need to think. You can just stitch on. Okay, so that was my new start and my whips. That was my stitching for May. And that was a total of 10 hours and 35 minutes. And yeah, now on to the voting. In my last video, I showed you 3 Emma Congdon designs. It was Enjoy the Little Things. It was, I can show you actually. It was this one here, Enjoy the Little Things. It was We Don't Inherit the Earth. And it was, Wild and Free. And it was close between them. Inherit the Earth got 2 votes. Little Things got 3 votes. And Wild and Free got 4 votes. So my new start in June will be Wild and Free on this fabric. It's a Pool Stitches design, and it's called Rustic Rhubarb. Very excited. It's gonna be so much fun starting this one. Thank you to everyone who's voted. This was by far the most fun way to choose a new start. So thank you. Okay. So I have some fun haul to show you today. Can start with this dimensions kit that I found on a selling site. I think it was very cute, and I like that you could kind of see the ice hanging down here, and you can see the fabric. The fabric is showing a bit, so I'm thinking about maybe either dyeing this a little bit or use linen fabric, I don't know, and dye that. Not linen, even weave, but we'll see. I really liked it. Then I found this design as well. Oh wait, this one is called Who's Watching Whom? And then I found this Mirabilia chart. It's been used. It come like that. It's called, what is it called? Angel something? Angel of the New Dawn. Then I bought the latest, The World of Cross Stitching magazine, and it was for this design. It's Matilda by Roald Dahl. The book, it's inspired by the book by Roald Dahl called Matilda. And this was one of my favorite children's books growing up. So I just wanted to stitch her. It came with this little kit. Okay, so there was a lady selling off her scraps and pieces of hand-dyed fabrics and regular fabrics. So I purchased a few from her. And I think it's the most of them aren't that big, but I have a lot of soda stitch patterns and smaller patterns that would fit great on these pieces, so it's kind of fun. I'm not going to take them out of the plastics. This is like 24 by 33 centimeters, so, and the most of them are like in this size. But just some fun hand-dyed fabrics, small pieces to choose from. Yeah. Some mint green. And those two was a bit bigger, 2 shades of purple. Yeah. Then I decided to try some alternative for DMC. So I just ordered from AliExpress. These are some hand-dyed variegated floss, from Amo. I have heard very good of them. It feels really good. I haven't stitched with them yet, but the colors are really pretty. So it will be fun trying them out. Yeah. So. Okay, so that was everything for my stitching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and I just want to say too, thank you for subscribing. I'm now like 10 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. So if you are used to watch my channel and you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to come over 1,000. That's so exciting. And I will have to figure out some giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for liking and commenting. It means a lot. So if you are into the life stuff, then you can sit tight. And if not, that's okay. So I just wanted to tell you, it's really exciting. Ever since we bought our house, I have been wanting a greenhouse. And it finally happened. We have lived here for 10 years and it hasn't been a priority. So we have done a lot of hard work. putting this greenhouse up. I will put up a picture here so you can see before picture and after. It started with we needed to pull down some trees, and luckily my hubby's nephew is a forest worker, and also my hubby's brother came here to help. So we have all the equipment, and it was a bit nervous because those trees that needed to be pulled down, it's like they stood like this in all direction, and we are surrounded by houses, so they really needed to, be pulled down in and fall in like a perfect little perfect little in one direction, in the same direction actually, in a perfect pile. That's the word I was looking for. And it went wonderful. Here's a picture of that. So that was the first step. Then we need to do the digging. That was a lot. We also wanted a place to sit outside our greenhouse. So just like carrying all that dirt and grass away, it was a lot of work, and then we bought one of those greenhouses that you like fasten it in the ground, and the base of it needs to be perfectly flat, or and all the angles need to be exactly the right measurements, or the glass won't fit. It's gonna look wonky, and you will have lots of problem. You won't get it together. And when you have the base in, I actually learned I did the tiling. This was a project that was a lot like learning by doing. We did a lot of mistakes that we needed to correct, but we are finished since a week. We did the last things on the sitting area this weekend. This week, like Monday, Tuesday. So now it's finished, and it looks like this. So that has taken a lot of stitching time away, and so worth it. I love it. It's like it's so relaxing going out there, sitting in the greenhouse, tending for the plants, just breathing everything. It's wonderful. So that has been our May and some part of April work around here. But we're very proud of it because we've done everything ourselves. So it's amazing. So I just wanted to share that with you. I also had one of my I went as my dentist. I don't go very often because I had good teeth. But this time they discovered that I have, it showed a shadow. So I had a hole in one of my wisdom teeth. And she was like, yeah, the dentist really need to watch this, look at this, and maybe repair the tooth. That was like, repair wisdom tooth? Isn't it just better to pull it out? So I got a get back to the dentist, and he was like, yeah, we need to talk. Your wisdom tooth, it's useless. You have no, you don't need it. What do you say about us just pulling the tooth out? And I was, yes, great. That was exactly what I was thinking. And it went really well. I was very sore. I still am. You know, it's like this long, so kind of a big hole. But yeah, it went well. You know, you never know with wisdom tooth. It's, you heard stories where it doesn't come out whole, that you have to like take it out in parts. So I was a bit nervous, but it went well. So yeah, today we are going to IKEA. We are getting some lace curtains for the greenhouse to, you know, create some shadowing for the plants so the sun doesn't burn them. Yeah, it will be a nice day. We have it's a holiday. No, it's a red day here on Tuesday, so I took a vacation day on Monday, so it's a long weekend, which feels amazing. It's been a lot, so I'm really longing for the vacation now, summer vacation. So if you've been with me this long, thank you for watching, listening to me ramble. I hope everything is well with you, and that June will be a nice stitching month, relaxing month for everyone. Yeah, take care, everyone, and I will see you for my June update.